Hello, everybody. I am so glad to be back. I know it's been a long minute, but I am back and I will be talking about, what's been going on, what I have been up to. But I figured we can start by a new craft room update. There's been a few changes, as you can tell from the last one. I've moved my room around so much. I changed the inserts, changed the knobs on the little drawers, but other than that, everything else is still the same furniture, everything's IKEA, nothing's different. That is new, and I got the Cricut Venture also. So, yeah, let's go ahead and start this tour. All right. So as you enter, every this is still the same. This is in the same spot, hasn't changed. Just kind of figured this is the best spot for it. I've tried to move it the other way, but it just doesn't work out for what we use it. The drawers, the labels are the same stuff, stickers, stamps, nothing's changed. Probably just has gotten a lot fuller since the last time. I have a whole bunch of sticker paper, sublimation paper, other things, transfers. So this has basically stayed the same. These are the new knobs I did get for these, which is a lot better because I can hold it better. The ones that were on here were silver. The next drawer down is the hot glue gun drawer. Nothing's changed here. Same hot glue guns, a whole bunch, and extra pieces. And down here, it's the stamps. Little bin, still the same. I did change the bins. They on the previous video. They were on my previous craft room tour. It was a gray bin. Well, now I've gotten this gold and white or more ivory bin. I believe I got them, I want to say Walmart. Down here, again, is still the same. It's still the stamps. I don't have a lot of stamps. You can kind of see them right here. I put this hot glue gun because it's bigger and it just doesn't fit up here. But that's what that is. It's just fuller now. Over here, miscellaneous things. I just have more paper because, as you can tell, the other one already kind of got filled up. Tissue paper still the same. Tissue papers in here, just a little bit more crowded and more fuller. On the craft table is, I don't remember how it was before, but I just added this mat. These are just magnets. I added I think the fan was already here. I did put this light. It does help whenever I'm doing like a small project to light it, just to get a little bit more light while I'm doing it. It also has a thing for your phone, which is pretty cool. This is a little project that I've actually started, which I will make a video of showing you guys what it is. It's photo magnets. I don't know if anybody is familiar with that or does that, but that's what that is for. Just holds the supplies. Here I have my Cricut lamp up there. Also, same lamps. In the previous craft room video, I think I had them on a stand. Well, now I've put them up in on top on the ceiling, and I kind of did a little bit of cable management just to kind of hide the wires coming down. But I still use them whenever I'm in here because the lighting is just the best. Nothing beats good lighting, right? I did also get this lamp, which is really nice. It's from Amazon. It's a big stand and it goes down there. It's really nice. I do like my lamp, and you guys know I love, it's all about lighting. And going back this way, we have the bookshelves. Again, I have my oven up there. I have my carousel. Also, the other one is over there too. They're so big that they take up a lot of space on my little craft table here. So it's best to have them just up there, and I bring them down whenever I need them. Over here, I have it's pretty much the same thing. I just cleaned it up, and my daughter came and helped me clean everything up. I just have small little things, stamps, knickknacks, cutters that I use. This is still the same, holds all the little cable things that I need, remotes. Over here, I just have this big thing of yarn, glue dots, other thing, brayer tools, wipes, and up there just random little things. Over here we have the pegboard. Pegboard pretty much still carried the same thing, holding the same things. We got some Cricut tools, some markers, and extra little things in the little jars. Up here we have more markers, and I just have a lamp up there. I still have my little paper insert things. I have tried to color coordinate this, but it's been a little hard, especially since I actually have been using it quite a bit. My daughter and I, we craft on Sundays, and we have like a craft day with friends and family. So we it's once a month that we're doing it, but I also want to do a video on that just to kind of show you guys. I love that I'm getting back into scrapbooking, and it had been a while since I've done that. But that's really fun, and I will talk more about that also. Over here we have my printer, my sublimation printer, and this is an Epson printer. This is new, so I did get this for the photo magnets. It works awesome. I also got rid of, in the previous video, I believe I had the Michaels little drawers. Well, I bought an IKEA one, and I pretty much dedicated it to sublimation stuff. So nothing but sublimation things in here, sublimation paper, and of course I've thrown random little things in there whenever I need space or somewhere to put things in. This is sublimation glass, but I'm not sure why I named it that. Down here, blank materials, some mugs, tumblers. Those are not sublimation, but they're in there. Over here, I meant to do these. I meant to use this as like to put SVGs or little instructions, like how-tos, how to make things. But I didn't keep up with it, and I kind of, again, ran out of space, threw some random things in there, and these trays. So this is what this holds for now. Right there, I have my little stand for my phone. Over here, this is the new addition. I don't know if you guys remember in my previous video, I did have a desk here. Well, now I have, I bought the Cricut Venture when it came out. And I bought the stand with it too because I wasn't sure if I wanted to put it on top of like the bookshelves, the IKEA shelves over here that I had. So I ended up buying the stand, and I have my machine on there. I love it. It works great. It's fast. I've used it quite a bit, especially in my previous job. I did use it to make some projects for them, and it worked awesome. But yeah, that's what I have here. Over here, I just have some materials for the venture. Nothing big. And here I also have materials. I won't open it because it's kind of hard to close because I've stuffed it with stuff, and then it just takes forever to close it back up. But it's just materials for the venture, nothing fancy. Over here, still the same thing. I have this little magazine holder, still holding stuff. A lot more stuff now, but it's still holding some mats, some cutting boards or glass boards, whatever you call it. And again, still just, the mats, the Cricut mats, things like that. Nothing different's changed there. Over here, I have the lamp, the Cricut lamp. I don't know where else to put it at. So I just put it kind of here, and it lights up whenever I am using this thing. So that's helpful. I do like that. And if we move over here, as you can see, my cuties are now on their own little dedicated shelves. I bought those off of Amazon, and just they were easy to put up. But they sit there comfortably and happy. Really cute, my little cuties. And over here we have another pegboard. This is, I believe it's the same. I don't think I've changed anything here. The glues, the tools, extra tools that I may have, some markers, things like that, more markers, carousel, more markers, my tools. I have my Cricut tools here. It's a little card making thing. I have my little vacuum, We Are Memory vacuum. Another little carousel with just scissors and tools that I use. Over here is another pegboard. In the previous video, I know I had my silhouette, but I no longer have that. Now I've just put other random things on here just that I can hang or that I need. Cricut markers, little tools, weeding tools. But yeah, that's all that holds. Nothing, not too much of a difference there. Oh, and there's my little stand for my heat gun. I don't know, on my previous video I did talk about this. It was on my desk, but now it sits there and it just holds that little fake plant. These drawers are just exactly the same. Nothing has changed there. On the side there I have just extra material that I've put there. Again, running out of space, but over here, iron on, nothing's changed there. Just added some what is that? Scraps, some vinyl scraps there. Over here, infusible ink, still the same. Again, little random things that I put in there if I don't have space. Down here, faux leather, nothing's changed there. Some thread that I threw in there. Vinyl. I don't have it categorized by like colors or anything like that. I just kind of have them in there. If it's vinyl, that's where it goes. UV resin, materials, I still have that. I think it's actually still the same. I haven't really messed with that in a long time. Felt, yarn, more felt, just a whole bunch of that. Tech wrap vinyl still here. Tech wrap vinyl still here. Nothing's changed with that. There's some bamboo sticks in there. Tumblers, material for, whenever I wrap them. That's still the same. We are memory keepers. This is the material that I have. Foil, little wires. Nothing interesting there. I have extra pegboard materials that I bought during COVID. Still have them here. Haven't changed anything on there. Extra materials that have come in, like the mystery packages that I've gotten, other random things that I have in there. Extra materials. Cricut Joy stuff I have in here with vinyl and things for it. Here, this is for a stamper for a book. I did start reading, and then I got a Kindle, so I don't need that. But more Cricut Joy vinyl. Over here we have, this is a long vinyl, just that I have here, not a lot in there. Iron on, I have a whole bunch of that in there, different colors. Things that I buy on sale. If it's on sale and if it's a good price, I will, buy that. Over here we have, let me move this. We have vinyl, more vinyl, different patterns. More vinyl, because that's the one thing I have a lot of. And my bright pads are still in the exact same spot. And I do have a video on these too. But as far as these, yeah, they're pretty much the same. Nothing's changed. I don't think I've changed anything in there. Over here, I did stack up the two big Calyx, or I think they're called Calyx or Alex cubes. I don't know. One of them, I have to go back, but it is in my previous video. Both of these, I did stack them up, and I do have the glass tops for these. Obviously, that one's on top. The other one, I left it in the middle. I didn't want to move it too much. So I left it there. I didn't want to have it just sitting around. Here I have basically the same things. I have my Cuttlebug, mug press, heat press, and over there is the mint, the Silhouette mint, which I actually recently used that. I made a stamp. Comes in handy. I have some more mats, vinyl, paper, cardstock, little things for the Cricut, cutting boards, some extra things, more vinyl, mail, my mail thing, that's personal mail that I have in there. I need to go through it and clear it out because it is full. I have some scrapbook albums there, random little things here, and party supplies. Party supplies doesn't really have anything, just junk that I've tossed in there. Over here we have more vinyl, wood frames, which I've put extra things in there, boxes as you can see, but there is some wood items in there. Over here I have a label maker that I use for making labels, just kind of helps. In here I have some more extra materials. I have shirts and Christmas things that I had done a few years ago, and it's still there. I have my phone case in there. So we'll just put that back in there. And then over here is the mint thing that I recently used. The party supply one, also again, just random things, running out of space, throwing them where they fit. And let's see, over here we have more cardstock, the heat press for the caps, and then we have just the regular mini heat press. We have the mug press. We have both the Joy Extra and then the Joy. Just have some ink for my Epson printer. The small heat press, and then over here just some random things again, just putting things where they fit. Here is the vinyl cutter. More cardstock. Up here we have the my Cricut machines. I have them just there, the Explorer 3 and the Cricut Maker. I haven't changed, I mean, I haven't bought anything new because I just, I don't need it, honestly. I have two of these because one broke. I don't know if I ever told you guys, but one of them broke, and when I called Cricut, they told me to toss the other one away and send me a new one, and I just feel weird tossing a whole machine away. I don't know. I can't come to throwing it away. I should. I used to have the other maker, the original maker. I ended up selling that one, which honestly I regret. I always regret selling my machines, but it is what it is. I can't, there's nothing I can do about that. I sold it to my neighbor. Over here, that pink file thing, I have extra vinyl scraps that I did a video with you guys on, and I use it all the time, bring it down. Well, not all the time, but whenever I'm doing projects, that's one thing I do go to. I have some more tools and my tape dispenser for my heat press on there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing's really changed in regards to this. Everything's the same. My lights still work exactly the same. I tell her to turn them off and on, which I have linked, everything linked in my previous video. Up there, I have my more vinyl. I have my sewing machine over there, and then my scrapbook album there. Over here is pretty much exactly the same. Nothing's changed with this at all. Everything is basically the same. The only thing I think I did, some of the drawers on my previous video, I had not labeled them because I didn't know what I was going to put in there. So I did label those finally, and again change the knobs on here. Here we just have a picture box that holds just little items in there, washi tape, scrapbook books, random things back there. Miscellaneous is full with, again, more random stuff that I just have. So, miscellaneous drawers are always helpful, right? In a craft room, I have two of them, and they're both full. I don't think, again, anything's changed. This is for wax making. Over here we have ribbons. I just have a few ribbons there, empty spools. But that's what I have there, nothing new. Over here, more ribbons and more ribbons. Over here we have more washi tape. It's still the same. Still haven't filled the back little containers with washi tape, but nothing much different there. Over here we have more ribbons, just kind of tossed in there, not organized. Label makers, I've tossed this in here. I haven't done much with it. My other label makers upstairs in my office, I've been using that. Acrylic paint and chalk. That's what this is a new one. I did put all my paints in there to keep them organized and easy to find. Glue just kind of been tossed everywhere since we've been scrapbooking. We use this a lot. Over here is the same thing. Nothing changed here. Again, I think this one the same. I'm still holding Cricut, the power cords, and I have some masking tape back there. Cardstock scraps. It's gotten full. It's no longer just a box. Now I just have vinyl and everything just kind of thrown in there. Same thing up here. More scraps and vinyl. Nothing's changed there. This, I just put this little frame there. It still has the same thing back there, a little piece that my kids did at school, so I just keep it back there. My kids are old. They're in their 20s, so I don't have little kids anymore, but those are just little projects they did at school. Over here we have the pegboards. Everything's pretty much the same here. Nothing's changed. Just transfer paper, and then all of that side is nothing but Cricut Joy things. Pens, tools, and markers, and then the scraping things, and that little picture I added of my dog. But yeah, other than that, that's the same. Nothing's really different on that part. And then over here we have this shelf unit thing that I believe I bought this from Michael's a long time ago. I don't even know if they still sell them, to be honest, but I did get this from Michael's a while ago. This is exactly the same. I can definitely say that. I've just added probably a few more glitters. I I think actually the ribbon is exactly the same too. We haven't really touched that. Since we started scrapbooking, my daughter and I, we have been kind of using the glitter a little bit here and there, but nothing major. Everything's still the same. A lot of it's, recollections and Moxie brand. I have Martha Stewart brand, embossing powder, more glitter, just different things, glow in the dark glitter, Martha Stewart again, and some few little uh, pins there that I use for scrapbooking from time to time. But yeah, nothing really different on here. On this wall, we have another pegboard. This pegboard is the same also. I don't think I've changed or added anything. Scissors, Cricut tools, markers, pens, little plant set that I got from IKEA. And that's pretty much it. Heat transfer tape, and that's it. Heat resistant tape, sorry. And that's it on this part. Another little tool set there. Joy probably should move it to the other one. Up there I have some wax beads. I used to have them in little containers that they come in when you buy them, but I ordered these little jars from Amazon, and the shelves, they're the same ones that I use for the cuties. I did get the from Amazon also, so they work great, and I feel it just showcases them a lot better than just having them put away in the little containers that they come in. But as far as this wall, that's pretty much it. Nothing has really changed in that regard, I guess. Well, besides me moving the whole room around, of course. Over here I have my auto press, and I have my laptop on it for now. But I have my auto press here. Those are the photo magnets that I was telling you guys about, my little lamp. And I do have a glow forge. I did get a glow forge. I think it's the Aura glow forge. I did get this, and I like it. I have no problem with it. I've made just used for small jobs, nothing big. Of course, if you're looking to laser or engrave anything big, you would need a bigger one, but it works. It does the job, and I like that it has the little camera inside. But if you guys want to see me use it and make a video, just let me know down in the comments. But yeah, that's what's new with this side. And I have some more tools and scissors there. That's just holds little things, and it also connects so you can have extra USB plugs. Oh, it's moving because I opened it. But that's pretty much it on this side. The printer, it's the same one, hasn't changed. I use it for small things here and there. I still use it for, I work from home now, so I use it to print any papers if I need to. But it's worked well. I've had it for a very long time. It's a very good printer, and I like it. It's a 3-in-1, I believe. It print, fax, scan, copy, and web. Yep. And then down here, it's the same. Nothing's really changed with this. The only thing I think I had this for my dedicated for my job things, but now it's printer inks. So I did put that label there. I did change that. Easy mats at the top. It's full. So I have, that and these little covers. Down here, it's stamps and inks. So I have that there. I don't have a lot of it, but I do keep, the little bits that I have in here. And then large wood, more, it's full, and an easy mat, another mat, doesn't fit at the top. Oh, down here I have, oh, yeah, that happens sometimes. What's this? I have some extra things in here, inks mainly, but yeah, nothing too much, too fancy in there. Letterboards, same here, and with some extra tools, brayer tool and whatnot. Down here I have more things, pretty much the same, letterboards, and then some papers. That's it from this little section. Over here, basically the same. Nothing's changed here. Everything's the same from the last video. Infusible ink. Whoops. Still have a whole bunch in here. Down here, I have more junk and vinyl. More stuff, more paper, not junk. That there. Let me try to organize that a little bit. There is foil sheets in there. They're just way at the bottom, stuffed underneath all the extra things that I put in here. And here again, just more things, random things. I have sublimation paper in here, some chipboard, Over here, I have smart materials. Again, just vinyl, smart vinyl, and some few scraps there. Miscellaneous things down here, so I have just random things here. A whole bunch of random things. A glove, some sponges, vinyl, brushes. And the last one is just tools. Tools that I use when I need, around things around here. But that's it for that one. Over here, I have my for the Glowforge, I have some wood, some acrylics that I use there. Nothing fancy. This insert I did get at IKEA. IKEA now sells those little inserts, which is pretty cool. I don't know if they still have some. I bought it a while ago. But that was nice, and it was easy to put in there. In here, I haven't labeled these because I don't really want to use this for this. I have sublimation tumblers, things like that in there, mugs, HTV, sublimation HTV. Same thing over here. So I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it like this. I probably want to put something else in here. More tumblers and flock, I believe that is vinyl, and more vinyl. Things that you forget you have, that we have in our own stash. And here it's the same. The basket holds just random cables that I use every now and then. Things get lost in there. I need to reorganize that. And then coming back to this side over here, I have this cart that we use whenever we scrapbook, because sometimes we do scrapbook in the dining room just to have more space. But we do fill it up with the materials that we're going to use, stickers, cardstock, things like that. Right now I just have random things in here that we put. Nothing fancy, nothing, it's all unorganized. I have some stickers in here, other materials, some ribbons, just cardstock, some fabric and ribbons, more ribbons with markers. And those are our albums, which I will show you guys on another video. Very cool to see. I had to get a new album, but it's very cool to see the difference on how I made my previous one to making these, which is really nice. I'm excited to show you guys that, and I'm going to make a video definitely about that. Over here we have the other end of the table that has the 4 cubes. Basically, this is exactly the same. I don't really use it. That's why this thing is there. This is for the light that's above, but it blocks this, and I just take it out in case I need to use something or grab something from there. And I just pulled it out, and there we go. So in here, albums. So I still have that filled with albums, and I have some crinkle paper in there. And those are scrapbook albums. Sublimation blanks. It's a bunch of shirts, mugs, mouse pads. I think that's a tote, and a few random things in here. I don't know what that is. I think it's keychains. Over here we have copy paper. This is where I keep all my copy paper, and crinkle paper. These are for the magnets that I make, and I have that ink in there because it didn't fit in that other drawer. Over here we have die cuts. Still the same die cuts. Nothing has really changed. I probably put these little beads in there for, again, space. This is sublimation stuff that didn't fit up there because that's full too. These are little stands for the machine, the Cricut machine. Some little tissue paper. I ordered these thinking it was a big size, and it's just little blocks. But yeah, nothing different, nothing else in here, just the same old stuff. And that's the other end of the table that we have here. And I did obviously change the little totes, and then of course I put the door, these knobs in there. Coming back to this side, we have almost to the end of the video. It's the last thing. We just have this bookshelf. It's the same. Nothing's really changed here either. I just cleaned it up, tidied it up, wiped it down. I had a whole bunch of mess, just things that have just kind of a catch-all. And so I did put everything in its place. I have cameras, same thing. I don't think that's ever changed. Up there, I just have another carousel. I have a tumbler. Those boxes are filled with, I think I have like for the stamps, the blocks, the acrylic blocks in there, and a few other little things. This here, I have just tape, stapler, random things, glitter. Over here, I have markers, the Cricut glue gun, which I've used. It's pretty good. I don't think I ever made a video on that, but I like it. I mean, it does the job. I do have others that honestly I prefer to use, only because it's just the tip is such it's smaller, so I prefer to use that. Put that in. And then the last one, again, nothing really to craft room thing, but I just have those little boxes. They're full of post-it notes, I believe. It's been a while since I opened them. Those wine glasses that I did in a video last year, no, a few years ago. And then that's transfer tape that I have in there. And these drawers, again, nothing has really changed. This is my lemonading. I have cellophane bags in here. I have just bags whenever I get orders, mugs. This is for little boxes for the mugs. Nothing else. I think that's basically all it holds, and probably a few other little things, but nothing important. Down here, same thing, nothing. This one really has never, I don't think has really changed from the last video, just the same things. This is for resin, to stir it. Other little things, silicone mat. This is ribbon, I probably just threw that in there, whatever that is. I think it's bags. And this is for my Adam stock engraver laser. Over here, I have, that's for the embroidery machine that I got, but it's put away right now because I just don't have the space for it. But that's it. Other than that, I don't think there's anything else that I missed. If you guys have any questions about anything or anything that I might have missed, please comment down below. If you want to know where I got something, let me know. I will try to link the stuff that I had linked in the previous video in this video also, but basically everything's the same. If you haven't seen the first video, I honestly recommend you guys go watch it. That way you can kind of see how it used to look. The big difference here is just that I moved the whole room around and took out the desk. I also added, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, I added the stand that IKEA sells. That's really neat. I really do like that on both sides. And they also sell it for the long ones, like these right here. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it, guys. I think I'm going to stop it here. Again, if you guys have any questions about anything of what I have, or if you want a link or where I got something, comment down below, like, and subscribe. Thanks. See you guys next time. Bye.